Hey guys, welcome back. This is Pashvika. Welcome. And today we will going to talk about how to monetize your art, how to sell your art. I will be going to share my deep tips and tricks, my techniques that help my art magazine sell within few hours of the first day of its launching. I got the first sale, and that first sale was come out not from my friends or not from my families. It come out from my followers on the Instagram who was following me from quite long, and they were quite interested in my art magazine, so they bought it. So this purchase wasn't get from my family or friends, it was from my followers, my Instagram's customers who bought this magazine. So I will going to share about how to start selling your artwork on the launch day itself within the few hours, how to get the sale. So let's get started with that. So guys, there are the many tips and tricks, there are the many techniques on how to promote your art or how to sell it, and there is the very marketing tools and softwares out there, guys. Today I will going to talk about some aspects of it, and if you liked it, let me know. I'll make another video to talk about the different things, different aspects of that. So beginning with the first one, guys, pre-launch. That is the most important thing, guys. Create the hype in your customers, because usually when we get started with the magazine, when we get started with selling, we don't create the hype. The people don't know that you're selling anything or you're doing anything. Suddenly, like, you won't message them or you won't send anything and don't post any pictures of that, and suddenly one day you started posting, hey guys, I'm selling my artwork, go check my website, there's a link in the bio or there's a link in the description box, whatever you want, social media platform you are using, and then you tell the people to go click on the link and buy my artwork. Is that really going to work, guys? I think it's not that easy to get the sales. Like, you don't sell anything, you don't talk about the sales, and suddenly you started talking about it and out of the blue, and the people were like, oh, she's selling her artwork. Okay, fine. They may be really interested, may not be really interested, and it might get you some sales, but I don't think so that if you are starting with the selling your artwork would be getting any growth to your selling, because you're not pre-launching it, guys. There is a big strategy behind pre-launching, so let's me tell about that. Let's me talk about my story of launching my magazine and how I get it. So before starting it, like, I was about to launch my magazine in March 2020, and so I wasn't really prepared about the issue and how I will going to like manage it and what will be the content behind it and how I will going to put everything behind it. But then what I did, I started with a social media platform, that is the Instagram. That is one of my favorite social media channel or social media platform that I use to promote my stuff, my magazine and everything. So if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon for more upcoming art related doses that will going to help you in your art journey. And guys, please comment down below if this video is really helpful to you or not. And also that, guys, we are giving you the free magazine. So if you want to join the list to get the magazine free, which is for aspiring and struggling artists, to help them in their art career by providing them the free art exposure through our magazine, along with that providing the artist interviews which will going to inspire them and keep them on track, and various social media secrets, deep insights, how we grew our page from few hundred followers to 17,000 plus followers in less than 6 months. All our deep secrets about social media tactics and tips and tricks, along with that art business related important topics. So it's a full package of the art doses and how to get a successful art career. And if you want to give your art journey a 10x amount and increase your followers and all that, then this magazine is specially for you. So don't forget, after watching this complete video, click on the link in the description box below and join the list to get the free art magazine, as this is a giveaway. Whomsoever win this giveaway will be getting our magazine completely for free. Will be getting the digital issue PDF high resolution file of our magazine. So don't forget to subscribe to So don't forget to subscribe to the list, the link in the description box below. Join the list now and get the free magazine on your day. So don't forget that. So I started the Instagram page in October 2019, late October, I guess it would be beginning of the November. So I started with my art magazine own page in 2019 November. So it was like 5 months before selling the original issue in March. I started my own art magazine page. You can see guys, I started with the pre-launching technique and I was creating hype in between the people, talking about my magazine, what it will going to include, who it is targeted for guys. Always keep in mind, because if you're selling anything, you should know who are your target customers, what are their demographics, which age group they belong, are they male or female, what are their hobbies, what are their interests, what are their pain points, what are their average salary. You should know about basic all those things. And if you forget about those things, and just take a piece of paper and write each and everything on it, because it will going to make it a lot more easier for you to sell your products, sell your art. So be prepared for that guys. So we started with it in the October itself, like in the late October, November itself. I was talking about the magazine, what it will going to contain. Although the main idea of the magazine, main issue wasn't really prepared itself. I was just creating the hype, talking about it. Whomsoever follows my page, I will going to just engage with them, say hi to them and talk to them. Are they an artist? What their pain points? How they are traveling in their work, in our journey? Are there any things that they are really facing, and really talking about the pain points and everything about it. So I created the hype. Along with that, the one most important thing, often artists miss the thing, they create a very beautiful artwork. They are focusing so much on the content, but they are not focusing on the marketing, which lead them to the are not a successful artist guys. Because if we are lacking the potential to be a successful artist, you need to do the marketing stuff as well. Even if you don't like it guys, you have to do it a bit, because if you're not doing it, then you would be lacking in sales, because marketing is a big part of getting sales and getting your business at 10x. So you have to learn the tactics and tips to market or sell your product, sell your artwork. So I was creating the hype, and then I started collecting the people emails. Don't forget to collect the people emails guys. People usually, artists usually think that I have so much amount of followers or subscribers on their YouTube channel, so I don't need the necessary to get started with my email. Don't think that way guys. If all the social media platforms went away, all the YouTube followers or subscribers went away, something happened to your channel or your page, then what will going to happen? You no longer hold that account or hold the people who are following your page. So it's always better to start with your own email list. Do yourself a favor and start with the email list guys. Start collecting the mails, and don't go just spam everyone out there, and yeah, please give your emails, I need your emails because I want to sell my artwork and all blah blah blah. Don't do that in that way. It will going to look very spammy, and some may will going to block you or may even going to report against you. Don't do that in that way. Always start with the collecting the emails by the lead magnet. What I mean by lead magnet guys, lead magnets is like a form of a freebie, a form of a free stuff or anything you are giving to the people. In return of that, they will going to give you the email, because if you're providing value, if you're giving value, free value to them, they will going to give you your email. It could be either in the form of the free art stuff, either it could be in the form of free ebook, free video tutorials, free art course. If you're selling the art course, the free art course, or free video lesson, or it could be a free cheat sheet or a free checklist or anything like that. It does not mean to be a big thing. It can be a very small thing. It can be anything. You just need to survey or research about it, that what are the people pain points, what they need about it, what is related to your product. So that would be the freebie. And then collect the emails guys. Make a lead magnet. If there are many email softwares out there, I started with a free one, and usually people started with the free one, that is a MailChimp. It's a very affordable, like till 2000 email subscriber is completely free guys. So use that email software, go sign in over there, and then make the lead magnet, make your freebie and connect it to the lead magnet, and just send the link to, or just put the link in your bio if you're using the Instagram, and tell people to go click on the bio and join the list, or join the list, or either way they can sorry, either way they can get that freebie in exchange of their email. So what I did, I didn't create any freebie or anything like that. I started with a giveaway. Guys, giveaway is also a great way to collect the emails. So I started with a giveaway to give 100 email subscribers my magazine completely free. So I started with this giveaway and talking about the people, guys, this my magazine contain about this and that, and it's related to these people. So if you want to get my magazine for free, go join the giveaway, and maybe you would be a winner to win this art magazine for free. So this was the concept, this was the technique that I used to collect the people email, and people were like so happy, so excited. Yes, I want this free art magazine. It will going to contain all these things. Yeah, so I will going to get and go and join the giveaway, and we're going to get the list. So this was creating the hype in between the people, and I was also posting on the Instagram about it. Guys, did you join the list or not? Asking people in the story by putting the question tab in the story, asking the people, did you join the list to win the free art magazine or not? If somebody said no, then I said, if you said no, then go and join the link now. You would be the winner of getting the free art magazine, so don't lose the chance to win it. So I was doing all the marketing stuff in the Instagram before creating the product itself. That was a pre-launch technique that I used for my magazine, and you can use it for selling your artwork, selling your product, selling your art course, or whatever type of product you have created in your industry, in your field, or in your artwork. Okay, if you're selling the original artwork, you can also do it. One thing, don't think that you are posting it onto the Instagram and like putting in the caption, somebody wants to buy this artwork, it would cost this is this, go and click on the link and buy my artwork. It doesn't going to look that great, guys. Emails is your asset. Email is a very big asset for you. If anything happens to a social media platform, you have your emails with you, guys. So you have your emails, you have your customers, you have your followers with you containing the email list. So that's the most important essential tool. Don't ignore it and start collecting the emails from the day one. Even if you have the few hundred followers, start collecting the emails because it's very, very essential. Don't just forget to email us, because you would think that I have only few hundred followers. Who will going to join the list or get the freebies, and who will going to join the email list? No, don't think in that way. Start promoting it even from the first day. You will going to get the few email subscribers, and after getting the few email subscribers, start the like a weekly newsletter in the form like providing the value to the people. Suppose if you're talking about your art course, you're selling the art course, you will talk about the different aspects of making a good artwork, or what are the hurdles, what are the struggles, giving them the tips and tricks, or giving them the deep insights, and talking about each and everything in your email newsletter. I usually tend to send the newsletter like a weekly basis, but then if I like launching my magazine or starting with a sale, then I send it like rapidly in just 2 or 3 days. I send each day. Suppose if I'm having the any off, like a 25% off or 10% off, any sale is there, and I'm giving it for 24 hours, then I will going to send like 2 or 3 emails to check in with the people, because usually if somebody have missed the first email, they will going have 2 more chances of watching or reading the second email, and so on. So I, at the product launch or any sale, I usually tend to send more emails. Other than that, I send like once a week email newsletter providing the value, providing the deep insights. I talk about the Instagram secrets, because I see that like many people were asking me about the Instagram and all that. So I included a separate whole article in my magazine. In every magazine, I tend to talk about the Instagram secrets that nobody is talking about, and then giving the live examples or screenshots of the content that I'm posting on my Instagram page, and how much reach is getting and how many views or something like that. I talk about each and everything about the Instagram in my art magazine in that whole complete blog article, because I know the people like it. Somebody have really said that it really helped them grow their art accounts, so I I'm definitely there to help them as well. So there is a one complete blog article related to that on how to grow the Instagram account and all that. Another important aspect is art business. Like artists, they make the good artworks, but they stuck up about the marketing and selling their own artwork. So I complete one whole blog article on that art business, which platform am I using and my own experience with that, sharing the tips and sharing the things that I have done the mistake in my art business and you shouldn't do it, you can prevent it, and talking about each and everything, then giving the free art exposure. Because when I was starting with the art magazine, I want my art to be published in one of the magazine, and when I hooked on onto their website and check about the art submission details, they were talking about if you want to get your art magazine, your artwork published in art magazine, then you need to submit the form and then you need to pay the fees, and that fees is non-refundable. So even if your artwork is not get selected for publishing in that art magazine, you won't get your money back. And also, like even after paying the money, there is was a selection criteria. You won't get the like you won't get your art published like that only even after paying them the money. So I was like, oh, that's quite tricky. So I thought that if I would start with my own art magazine, I will going to give the free art exposure to the artists, because they really deserve it. Artists really deserve their artwork because they are like giving so much energy, so much of hard work in their artwork, so they really deserve the value. Then so I give the free art exposure in my art magazine. Along with that, the artist interview. I've started with their art journey, what are their hurdles, what are the struggles, and how they are dealing with it and working on their art dream and doing each and everything, because that really inspire people. Like if you are talking, if you are hearing or watching or reading about other artists interview or having the same type of like art struggles that you have, you kind of relate to them and you think that they are relatable to you and it will really going to help you. So these things all are covered in our art magazine. So I was talking about each and everything on my Instagram post. Whomsoever follows my page, I will just going to give them a hi or some sort of like, hey, are you interested in getting my art magazine? So people will like somewhere going to be saying, okay, let me give me more details about your art magazine. What does it contain? And some would be like so much interested. Sure, why not? If we are getting the free art magazine, we are ready to give our email. So that is the main trick behind it on how to sell your artwork before originally starting with selling your own artwork, because it's really essential. If you, even if you're selling your art course, guys, pre-sell it before selling the course itself. Pre-sell it. Collect the emails. Don't forget to collect the emails, because at the end of the day, your emails is your asset and people read the emails. You can personalize the emails. You can use the tone in a way, not in a marketing or a sales technique, just talk in a way, talking about your own story, talking about the things that you are using, your mistakes, your tips and tricks, and give the free value in the email newsletter, and that will going to attract the people, and that will going to connect those people to you, and thereby connecting to your product, and there would be the more chances to sell the product. So that was the technique that I used in selling my art magazine. Within few hours, on the very first day of the launching, I got my first sale. So that was the thing I used. I use a pre-launch method. I use a pre-launch technique because I know it works really well. If you're not using it, it doesn't work very well. If you're creating the hype, people will be able to know that you're creating such and such stuff, and they would be more likely to get or interacted with you if they are liking your stuff. So that was the thing that I used. If you enjoyed it, please let me know if you enjoyed it or not. Comment down below if you enjoyed this video or not, and see you for the next time, guys. Take care. Bye.